I did not grow up in a house with books. My mother loved movies, so the men and women on TV became my role models. I understood that each person played a role, delivering a performance that brought that role to life. So in high school, I joined the drama club. Though my fear of public speaking was paralyzing, the courage of these students to deliver on stage was never lost on me. After college, I found myself as an entry-level operations supervisor in a Fortune 500 company that expected its leaders in training to be outgoing, social, talkative, and performative. So I became the actor that I had admired as a child. My boss was Vince. He exuded a military vibe in looks and behavior. His attire, flawless. His presence filled the room, and his personality, terrifying. Vince ate through supervisors with the belief that time is precious. And if this person was not meant to be a leader, he or she should know it sooner than later. Vince expected us to express ideas, to defend our position without emotion, and to present publicly with persuasion and personality. Every Monday morning, 9 a.m. sharp, the entire management team met to review the results of the prior week. Each supervisor was expected to report with precision. If Vince stopped to question your slide, you could hear a pin drop, because in these meetings, careers were elevated or they were slowed. Every 6 months, each supervisor was required to give a formal presentation to a management team of over 100 souls. No note cards. Your memorized presentation had to demonstrate advancing skills. Crying in the bathroom after the presentation was not off the table. The fear of public speaking is debilitating. The mouth dries, the brain becomes foggy, and the ability to recall the simplest fact fades. An irrational self-comparison to an imaginary other with a confident swagger being cheered on by the adoring audience can lead to a severe fear response. Many rank this fear higher than activities that cause physical harm. Yet, we meet people who can command the room, explain complex concepts, and persuade you to change what you think. This does not mean that these people have no fear. It means they have learned to quiet the fear. My goal today is to move you through the steps that will push that fear aside, to allow your inner brilliance to shine on stages large and small. It starts with self-awareness and a critical eye. Your go-to speaking style, it's easy to fall back on. It's a habit. Yet, as you prepare to face your intended audience, you need to choose improve or exclude that style. As you think about and plan your presentation, mentally flash forward to the end. Imagine what the audience will say about you. Imagine what the audience will do with the knowledge it gains and how that knowledge will influence future decisions. Now, assess that audience and its knowledge of your topic. Is your audience expert or novice? Assuming you know what they know, can lead you down an embarrassing path because different audiences require different handling. Are you speaking to undergraduates or board members or members of Congress? What is your relationship to your audience? Are you a friend or a foe? And what is your audience's desired outcome? Do they wish to learn a new process? Or do they wish to be entertained or inspired? Now, build the presentation that you will deliver. The how begins. Recognizing all of the tasks is a step that's often missed. This list is far from exhaustive, but it pokes at our thinking about all that is required. As your topic develops, the story emerges. The power of storytelling pushes your audience beyond the data to create a visual context. When you tell a story, the message takes root. An emotionally charged story, much easier to remember. Brain coupling with body language and story allows your knowledge to transfer with ease. As the script grows, it becomes about editing. Yes, get everything on paper. Do not get attached to those words. Attachment will prevent you from cutting and slashing. Keep the focus on storytelling, on the conversation, and on your audience's desired outcome. Now shift to you, the performer. How you deliver influences. When I was a young leader, I attended master presenter corporate training with many more senior to me in both tenure and rank. Throughout the week, we were filmed and had the excruciating, humiliating experience of watching ourselves. I still recall, though this was well over 35 years ago, when the facilitator took a piece of paper and he put it in front of me and he said, "Stand on it and speak." This grounded me. I learned that my gimmick to manage my fear was to chaotically wander around. This focused my gaze on my audience with an intimate affection, and my fear started to fade. As you develop your style, align each word with movement. As with a dancer, athlete, or a musician, skills need to be integrated into performance. Repetitive practice will transform your behaviors into a Zen-like dance. Mindfulness will move you through the steps of preparation that will build confidence, quiet the fear, and release your sage brain's calmness. Stage fright can still bubble up in those moments leading up to the event. Work to catch that fear twinge quickly before it takes hold. You have done the heavy lifting. You understand your audience. You have transformed your topic into a meaningful story. You know every word, and you've aligned every movement, and you have dominion over your thinking. You are fearless, and you are ready. See you on stage.